Welcome to Jobbed Out, the wrestling editorial that reminds you that the Saudis just ruin everything, man. Ugh. So Elimination Chamber's in the books, and Jesus. Now, it's not even that the show was that bad, and I'm not going to be one of those YouTubers who says that everything one company does is great, and everything the other company does is bad, but this was not very good. How bad was it, though? I mean, I fell asleep during the pay-per-view. Twice. No joke. I dozed off during the tag team chamber match, woke up during the Intercontinental title bout, had to go back to catch up, and fell asleep again during the main event. And I love the Chamber, man. The Elimination Chamber is one of those shows that I look forward to every year. To fall asleep during both of the Chamber matches says there's either something wrong with me or something wrong with the show. And it seems I'm not alone in this, so rather than review the show, for the record, the opening bout with Daniel Bryan and Drew Gulak, mwah, the only match you really need to see from it. It was awesome, but I digress. Rather than review the show, I want to talk about why it fell apart and fan burnout. Now firstly, the pay-per-view between the Rumble and Wrestlemania usually tanks, whether it's Fastlane or Roadblock or No Way Out. The thing that hurts it is that, especially in the WWE Network era, it's not a payoff show. It's where the writing team pisses fans off the most because they need a gigantic climax of satisfying storyline finishes at Mania. If the blow-offs happened now, then there'd be no point and not enough build for the best stuff at the grandest stage of them all. Now secondly, in the last 3 weeks, excluding AEW Revolution, we've had NXT TakeOver Portland, Super Showdown, which is affectionately referred to by fans as Sweet Saudi Money, even though I prefer Sweet Saudi Dollars as it fits the SSD initials, and Elimination Chamber. That's 3 pay-per-views in 21 days. How do you build for that? This leads me to my third point. Super Showdown is advertised as an event equal to or bigger than WrestleMania, which this year had major events taking place, including a Universal title change and WrestleMania caliber names in big matches. So, with all the focus on that show, and a pay-per-view later where nearly the entire card hasn't even been announced yet, Elimination Chamber this year was just completely insignificant. How insignificant? Sarah Logan can now say she has main evented a pay-per-view. The show had no Brock Lesnar, no Drew McIntyre, no Bill Goldberg, no Bray Wyatt, no Roman Reigns, but Sarah Logan is a main eventer. Need I say more? Now I know I wasn't the only one burned out here. When a town like Philadelphia makes Corpus Christi look good, something is really, really wrong. Philly has always been a fantastic crowd. Well, fantastic in energy. Ain't nobody forgetting what a Philly crowd does when they don't like a show.
But now he is! Roman Reigns is going to WrestleMania!
But tonight, no fucks to give. And a YouTuber knows that if the show has no fucks to give, the audience will have no fucks to give either. And when the live audience has no fucks to give, there's no hope for the TV audience either. So, Elimination Chamber lacked time to build, lacked big names, lacked energy, lacked a big show feel, and was stuck in the death spot between 2 bigger, more important events. At least it's got the Chamber gimmick though, right? The Chamber's always been huge, especially for the brand whose top champ isn't being challenged by the Royal Rumble winner. So, how do they screw it up? Oh, right. By having 2 Chamber matches that have no top-level significance and no title implications. This was the first year that the Elimination Chamber didn't decide a brand's top champion or number 1 contender. Now, this was a last-minute change, as it seems there was supposed to be an Elimination Chamber match to determine the number 1 contender for Bray Wyatt's Universal title. And you can already tell where that fell apart, because they pulled the trigger and Wyatt lost his title. Thank you, Saudi Arabia. They could have had this match anyway and determined who was going to challenge Goldberg, but they just decided to blow their loads on free TV and have Roman Reigns say he was next, be swarmed in chants of "you both suck," and call it a day, further making Elimination Chamber look disastrous. Did I mention the main event sucked? At least now we've got exactly 4 weeks to focus on WrestleMania and its bloated card that's looking to have up to 18 matches. Cause, 7.5 hours isn't enough for a show apparently. Now, maybe I'm just cranky, I had a bad pair of nap times. You would too if you woke up to Braun Strowman. But what did you think of Elimination Chamber? Please tell me some highlights, some good moments that you enjoyed from this show. Alternatively, do you feel the WWE's lost the plot when it comes to booking? Are they oblivious to the concept of burnout? Let me know in the comments section. For now though, I better get my shoulders off the mat since I'm gonna be up all night now. So thank you for tuning in to Jobbed Out. I'll catch you next time.